Oh, hey guys, come on in.
Hey guys, my name is Alexis and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be giving you a tour of some rooms in my home and showing you how I decorated this year for fall. And I have a few DIYs and some fun arrangements that I am excited to share with you. So let's get into the video. So this is our entryway table. As you can see, I like to keep things pretty simple out here. I have this gold dish that I put my keys and sometimes my sunglasses in, and then a few little decor pieces that is a plastic pumpkin, one of the ones that you can paint. And then this little pumpkin is a fabric one that a good friend of mine made, and I think it's so cute. And then a little candle. And then on the wall, I have these frames that are from the poster store. And during the summer, I had more like beachy vibe posters in here, but I just swapped them out last week. These finally came in the mail for these two new pieces. And I try to keep the decor pretty neutral so that it can last for the full 2 months. So not too Halloween focused. I try to put out my Halloween stuff a week or 2 weeks before Halloween. So I think that this is okay for September and October for the full 2 months. And then I really love words. I love word art. I have it around quite a few places in our home. And I just thought that this was great for fall, around Thanksgiving, and also Christmas. So in the winter, I'm going to leave this one up, but I do have a different poster that I'm going to put in there. So that is our entryway table. In this corner of our entryway, we have this black wooden chair, a plant, and this hanging piece on the wall. So for fall, I actually used to have a spider plant here in a funky little black pot, but it just gave me summer vibes. So I swapped it out. This is an artificial plant in this wooden planter, and I strung it with these small white twinkly lights. So I'm not sure how well you can see them right now, but I have that strung all through the tree. Then we have this throw that I just sort of tossed over the back of the chair. I really like these tassels. I'm trying to bring like a lot of texture and warmth into our home. So I really thought this was nice. The colors were nice for fall. This is a pillow that was given to us as a wedding gift, and I thought that the fabric was so nice. I really liked the color. And then this sign was another gift that was given to us years ago, and I love it all seasons, but especially for fall, I thought it tied in really nicely. We are now moving on to our dining area. So this is an area of our home that I am really excited to share with you because it's the first time that I have fully decorated our dining table. We moved into our home last July, but we didn't receive this dining table until the end of January of this year. And then a month and a half later, the pandemic hit and everything closed down. So we haven't been able to have people over for a big meal. So last night was our first official full table dinner. We had 10 people here, and it was really, really nice to officially christen our new table and to be able to share my decor for the first time with other people. So I'm going to show you what I have done this year. So the theme of my table, I would say, is cream. So I had these candle holders. I bought them last fall, I think, and I bought them from Value Village, which is like a secondhand thrift shop. So I bought these candle holders, and I hoped to be able to use them at some point. I didn't know how I would incorporate them into a display, but I really wanted to try to use them on this table. So I bought those, and then I found this picture. And when I saw this, I loved the cream and the tan color, and I just thought it reminded me of fall. And so I picked it up. Again, I didn't know how I would like incorporate the pieces, but I just started collecting things. And this table runner I bought months ago at Stokes. Stokes was having a going out of business sale here, and so I picked it up, super on sale, and so I just kind of started trying to put the pieces together. So I laid out the table runner. This wooden centerpiece is something that my mom made, actually. It does have a glass top that I can put on it, but I like it just on its own, the slab of wood. So I set that down. This seemed to look nice on it. This is a mixture of dried flowers and dried, I don't even know what you call this. What is this called? Decor, I'll say. I'm not even sure what you call these things, but dried stuff that I have from a bunch of different arrangements. So I just stuck some different pieces together, and I put the green in because I found the brown on its own looked a little bland. So there's like the little pop of light green in there. So I mixed those all together, put the candle holders out, and then the final touch, which I felt like really made this feel like fall, are these cute little white pumpkins. So I'm not sure how well you can see in the video, but when I first put these out, they weren't glittery. So they were just pumpkins that I bought at the grocery store, and I kind of just laid out. Yesterday, I had this idea that I could put glitter on them. So I painted them with white Elmer's glue. I just sort of randomly painted them, like I painted around the stem, and then down different sections. I would just like run longer in some places and shorter in others. And I sprinkled, it's a really fine white glitter. So I sprinkled that all over them and let them dry. So I really like that. I'm a very blingy gal. I do love sparkle. So I felt like that was a fun touch to just like mix it up a little and make it a little something special. So such an easy, cheap DIY. You can add glitter to anything that way. So even if you have like a vase in your home or anything at all, really, if you just feel like you want a little pizzazz, just paint it with some clear, some white glue that dries clear, and then sprinkle whatever color glitter you want. Gold would be really nice too. So I did that for all the pumpkins here. I just threw this candle in because I liked it and I thought it kind of matched. I like asymmetrical decor, so not too matchy-matchy. So I like the candle here because it broke up this side of the table with this side of the table. And I also wrapped these twinkly white lights around this vase. You can't see in the daylight right now, but at night, it's all wrapped through here and it's twinkly. So these are really cool lights because they're actually, let's see if I don't wreck this. It's actually a battery pack. I might pull everything out here. Try. Usually I do this from the back of the vase, not the front. So it's this battery pack, and these are the same lights that I have in the entryway around that tree out there. So it's really awesome because you just stick the battery pack. So I just tuck it, turn it on and off, and I just tuck it in the vase and you can't see it, but it's great. You don't need a plug, so you don't have a cord hanging off your table. And those lights I found at Walmart. I think they're like $12 or $13 maybe, but they're really nice. And the material, it feels like a copper. So it's some kind of a metal wire in like a copper color. And I find that they're really nice. They're very subtle, but it's a nice way to add like a little bit of twinkle, and you don't need a plug. Okay guys, we are now in my living room and I'm going to share how I decorated these two bookshelves. So I wanted to keep the same kind of color palette as I used on our dining table. So I wanted to keep like cream and white. And I also incorporated pops of black because the metal frame of these bookshelves are black. So I was able to incorporate a little bit more darkness into the decor because of the shelves and the frame. I also really try to incorporate lighting. So I have more of those battery operated strands. So this is actually more of the same twinkly lights. I have those on the outsides of both of these bookcases. So those are battery operated. And then these lights, wrapping this letterboard and wrapping that picture on that bookshelf, they are strands of white lights that I picked up at Walmart. I believe they're 10-foot strands, and they're about $3 a pack, and they plug into the wall. So lighting is an amazing way to transform your decor. If you feel like it's looking a little bit bland, then if you wrap something in white lights, it will give such a cozy ambiance. And these shelves without the lighting on, I find look completely different than with the lighting. Honestly, it's the first thing I do when I come home. I come over here because I have an open kitchen living room concept. So as soon as I walk in the front door, you come down the hallway and you can see this area. So I plug in the lights and they just make me feel very cozy and very fall-esque the whole time that I'm home. So I'm gonna walk through now each bookshelf quickly, what I have put on it. So these two shelves are my most fall-inspired shelves on this bookcase. So this top shelf has this vase. This was actually black and I painted it, and you can see, if I hold it close enough, you can probably see the lines on it. I kind of painted it just one coat with this off-white color called Bone China. That's the paint color name. So I painted it and I wanted to keep it looking very kind of rough. So I only did the one coat so you can still see some of the black through it. So I really like how that turned out. And then this piece is a painting that I made. So this is inspired by something I found on Pinterest, and I will link the page below because she has so many beautiful pieces for all seasons that I believe you can actually buy if you don't feel like you can make them yourself as a DIY. I believe that she sells her artwork, and I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but I will link it below. And I saw this floating all around on Pinterest, and I just thought it was so simple and so cute, and it tied in all the colors that I was trying to incorporate, and I felt like it really matched well. And then this was a candle that I've had for a few years, and I thought the gold matched the pumpkins well and the cream color. And then this shelf, we have this letterboard that I picked up. So I love puns. I can be a little sassy, so I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this letterboard, changing it up all the time with different jokes. And then I have this glass pumpkin and these two books. And I have another one of my glitter pumpkins here that I stuck on this shelf. And I really like the way these turned out. I think that they match well with my dining table decor, and I think that they complement each other. So this is bookshelf number 1. Bookshelf number 2 is along the same color palette as the first one, except I've incorporated a little bit more pink here. I found this beautiful, I just absolutely love this glass pumpkin in this, I'm not even sure what I would call that color, like a mauve maybe, this light pink purple. And so I paired it up with this vase that I had that has kind of a pink or purple in it and cream. So I thought that this display looked really nice. This frame used to be a dark gray color, so I painted it in that same bone china color that I painted the vase on the other shelf in. And it, against white, it actually looks slightly pink. So I thought that it tied in really nicely here. And this picture in this frame, it's actually a chalk drawing that I made a few years ago. It's just on black cardstock, and I used chalk, and it says, "You are the pumpkin to my spice." So I think that that looked really sweet together. So then the pink here, I thought matched this journal that I have that says "Live a Great Story," and I put in this little tuft of fake greenery with this glass pumpkin that I have that has gold. This little gold basket, I left this empty for a while because I had no idea what to put in it. I see people putting like different beads and stuff hanging over, so I was kind of trying to find something that would work. But I ended up having quite a few of these leftover pumpkins that didn't fit on my table, so I thought that they would look really cute in here. So I stacked a few of them, and the top pumpkin is another one of my glitter ones. So I did put a little sparkle on this pumpkin. So that is in there. And then this top shelf, this is a beautiful gift that someone gave us for our wedding. So it's a bride and groom. And then I have this little glass pumpkin, and this is a plant that I just love because it will not die ever. I don't know what this type of plant is, but I swear it will survive forever. It is the most hardy plant ever. So I think that the shelves all go really well together. Again, I was trying to keep that soft cream pastel vibe here. It is a little different than the other shelf, but I like the twinkly lights again. I have the lights around here. I have a basket on the bottom shelf with a throw in it. And that is my second bookshelf. I tried to pick up a few fall pillows, but I couldn't find anything that I really loved. It was either like too in your face Halloween or just too expensive. So I'll just keep looking. Maybe for next year I'll find something, but I couldn't find anything that I love. So I stuck with the pillows we normally have, which are these pink ones. These pink pillows came with our couch when we purchased it. And our couch is like this salt and pepper gray color. So I have these pink ones, and then this white pillow, which matches, you know, the cream and white decor. And the only new pillow that I threw on here, which isn't new this year, but it's new for the season, is this pillow cover. So inside this cover is one of the pink pillows that came with the couch, but this faux fur cover is from IKEA. I bought it a year ago, I think, and I just love this. There's something about this that just makes me feel so cozy and warm. So I really love this one. Okay guys, that is everything I have for you today. Thank you for coming with me through a tour of my house. I hope that you liked some of the decor or found something maybe that you want to try. I really recommend the glittery pumpkins. And I'm constantly posting stuff on my Instagram and my Instagram stories, different DIYs that I'm doing and just changes that I'm making in our home. So feel free to go and follow me there if you want to check any of that stuff out. And if you like this video, let me know with a like below. Feel free to subscribe for future fun content. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, bye-bye.